more. You better ram out and more. Cause when I reach, I come in to mash up your
Well, despite the fact that all the revelry and the excitement is in the air, the business must continue. And to all our entrepreneurs, I mean, this is right up your alley. We welcome the head of marketing of the Unit Trust Corporation, my great friend, Hema Ramkissoon. She joins me live on set this morning. And Hema's here with great company because we have with us the CEO of the Market Movers Limited, the Scale Up TT Cohort member. It's Scale Up TT time again. Hema, happy Carnival, ladies. Welcome.
Happy Carnival. I actually was joking with Jason when we walked in. I said, I'm tired just listening about your weekend. Yeah. I don't know how you do it.
It was hectic. But as I said, you know, the business and the show must go on. And I know the Scale Up TT project is one that very close to your heart. So just give us some more details, some intimate details as to the structure, the expectation, and the big takeaway for those who take part.
So I think I should start with what is Scale Up TT. Scale Up TT is a business accelerator program that is directed and geared and created for the SME sectors. And what is different about this? It's welcoming all entrepreneurs who have a mindset of growth, you want to expand, and it is a proven yet simple and very effective system that was developed by the Entrepreneurship Policy Advisors led by the renowned Daniel Eisenberg, who is a Harvard professor. His team, they created this system that has worked worldwide, and it was brought to Trinidad and Tobago. When UTC first was exposed to this program, I think everybody realized it was born out of the same vision of UTC. The interest of UTC into the entrepreneurial ecosystem is very similar to UTC's interest in Trinidad and Tobago. We want to see things grow and be better, hence this involvement. But the one thing that UTC understood is that we could not do this alone. It needed to be sort of an ecosystem with academics, with public and private sector partnerships. So in the end, that is exactly what took place. So we have to thank the Ministry of Trade, the EPE, but also all of our graduates and the ecosystem that we are creating, the businesses that have come forward and they've succeeded. So far, we've had over 170 persons passing through this program. And we recently, and congratulations to all of the graduates of Cohort 4, last week Thursday, we added another group of persons to this distinguished group of people.
You know, and that's where Rachel comes in because, you know, you're a cohort, you're a part of this. I want to find out, how did you hear about this? I mean, to begin with, where did the information about this great program, how did it come to you? When did it come to you?
I think it came to me from my mom. She saw it in the newspaper and she's like, you know, this is for businesses at this level. You've been doing this for so long. You know, I've been in business and entrepreneur for 16 years now. So since I was 24, I've been doing that. And my mom said, you know, this program looks like it's for businesses at this stage and this level. So the requirements, we were a little shy of the actual revenue figures. And we decided to still apply, still take the chance, and we were so happy that Unit Trust gave us this opportunity to, you know, launch part of our business into this next stage. And as we all know, you know, the impact of being around like-minded business persons like yourself at this stage with a lot of the same pain points or the same opportunities, you know, we were given so much access to just natural resources, which is networking and a big part of growing your business. So
networking is so important.
It is, you know, and Rachel talking about they just took the dive. And I think that is what differentiates a successful entrepreneur. I want to make the point that this system is for those, you have to have the grit, but you must have a growth mindset. It's a proven system, and companies, and Rachel can tell you, it's a 4-month program, 70 contact hours. It's a deep dive into finance, organizational skills, leadership, but companies within the first 2 weeks start seeing growth. You see the tangible results of this program. And the criteria, I think, may be a little intimidating to others, but the interviewing panel would assess your potential once you're open to it. So let me clarify. The criteria is you must be registered locally, incorporated locally. You must have a revenue stream of at least $2 million in revenue. But
this is annually?
Annually. Yeah. But don't let that be a hindrance, because some people, like Rachel, they may be a little shy of that figure, but you take the risk, and those in the interviewing panel will say, we can bring you to that 2 million figure. In fact, we'll bring you to the 30 million figure, which is the upper part of that limit.
Indeed. When is the next, the next roll out the next phase?
So we've started recruitment for Cohort 5. So we just said goodbye, and we've handed them over to this big entrepreneurial ecosystem to Cohort 4. So we continue to monitor the stories, but to answer your question, we are actively now recruiting for Cohort 5, and we hope to continue this program. We also hope to see more and more partners entering this ecosystem, not just the 170 persons who are part of this strong network of people, but more corporate entities getting involved. And I continue to say thank you to the Ministry of Trade and Investment. They saw the potential, they have been on board, and we're hoping to see more and more persons join this journey.
Rachel, let me ask, from prior, the before and after, I mean, there must be certain moments, or at least you can measure in real time the growth that your business would have received, even on a personal level, being in business for all these years. You want to give an example or two?
So I think with growth, with any company, you have to understand your growth cycle. And with this program, we learned about our customer. And once you know your customer, you sort of know when those growth periods happen. We were able to grow consistently by 30% annually over the last 3 years, because we've been we were the first cohort during the pandemic. So, we've seen that consistent growth, but with our company, we usually have very, rapid growth spurts. We level off, and then we have, we plateau for a bit, and then you have to understand that growth cycle. So understanding and applying it to your business and, what segment you're in. These are things that we learned during the program, and we were able to really see a consistent growth, but I think a deeper understanding of who our customer really is.
And I really want you, I know that part of your customer base is a regional customer base, and we would love for it to expand, so keep us posted in that regard. Hema?
There are three, and Rachel could probably give you greater insight, but there are three pillars that really form the foundation of that 70 contact hours. And it's 3 C's: customer, cash, and capacity.
Yes.
And sometimes I know even our conversations with members of the current cohort or who just graduated, they're leaving with great ideas. I remember speaking to one of the participating firms, and he said to me, something big is coming, and we cannot wait to unleash this to the Trinidad and Tobago market. I think after having conversations with like-minded individuals, but also being exposed to persons like Professor Daniel Eisenberg and the wealth of experience that he brings, you can't pay for that. You can't pay for the experience. You can't pay for, sometimes you sit and you think, I look at my books all the time, but when you have an outside perspective that allows you to tap into things that you may not know, but savings that you may not know, you become a master of your business area.
As we wrap things up, Hema, where can those looking on, you have touched a nerve, you have been able to inspire them this morning, where can they go to get more information about the next cycle?
So you can check out the UTC website, but also Scale Up TT. We have active LinkedIn page, but also ttutc.com. I want to encourage everyone to go on our website to find out more. If you are a SME, but also more importantly, if you're open to growth, you will see the expansion, you will see the results. All you have to do is commit 4 months of your life, and it will change everything that you know. And the Unit Trust Corporation fully believes in this program, and we continue to back it. We always say charity begins at home, and we can't talk about creating a better Trinidad and Tobago without truly creating an enabling environment to all of our entrepreneurs.
Hema, always a pleasure to have you in the program. Thanks for the great information. And you heard it there from our head of marketing at the UTC, Hema, and of course, Rachel, giving you in real time certain examples and the template for success. Rachel, again, all the best with your business. Keep us posted, and I know that the sky is definitely the limit.
We didn't mention that Rachel recently got an award as well, being recognized by the Anthony and Sabga Awards for all that she's done. I mean,
yes.
2025 laureate for entrepreneurship.
That's right, that's right.
Yes.
This is your year.
And she started with Scale Up.
Fantastic. Great news.
Thank you.
We're going to take that pause and come back with our final interview. I believe Dr. LeBlanc should join us to take us up to 8 o'clock. Some amazing details concerning the Victoria Clinic. And of course, a workshop and retreat that's around the corner. Full details up next.